Hey TikTok. For my second video today, I wanted to get into etymology some, and if anyone isn't particularly familiar with the word etymology, I'll just go ahead and start off the video by reading the definition of it based off of Wikipedia. Etymology, study of the origin of words and the way in which their meanings have changed throughout history. The origin of a word and the historical development of its meaning. If any one of you went to any kind of mainstream public education system, or you were lucky enough to be homeschooled, then I'm sure you learned how to spell or use proper grammar. Spelling, of course, would be used to form cohesive sentences, and grammar, as it is stated in the definition here, the whole system and structure of a language in and of itself. Now, when you break down the etymology, going back to the first slide, of these two words, you find that the origins of these particular words and the context in which you're maybe using them in the regular quote-unquote English language has much more what would be considered by most occultists to be magic. It may seem like a far-off stretch that anything like that could be attributed to what would be considered magic, but like I said, when you trace these words back and through their history, quote-unquote, you'll see that grammar originally comes from the Greek word gramma. Gramma going back down to Latin to grammar. I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly. The Latin form of the word grammar, as we have previously already seen, is easily attributed to the word grimoire. Grimoire being any kind of manual. If anyone has seen any of the Evil Dead movies, then they would see that the grimoire in that particular book was a magician's manual for invoking demons and the spirits of the dead. Based on that information, it really makes you think about when you're using proper grimoire, from what you would get from a regular historical text, and using the spelling of these words out of the grimoire to invoke what we would call modern ding-ding-ding spells. If you don't believe me, I had brought up the final slide to show you the word spell of itself. Being a verb, the first definition is to write or name the letters that literally form a word in correct sequence, such as I have been spelling the entirety of this conversation through this particular TikTok. Tell me what you guys think of this type of information, and let me know in the comments below what you think about spelling and grammar. Thanks for tuning in.